Yo, yo, you know what it is. Welcome back. Eyekon TV right here. And to my left, your right, we have the
CamDaGuapo.
Santa Paula young legend, CamDaGuapo. What's cracking with you, fool?
So my boy just came back from Mexico, a little 2 week vacation,
Little Guanajuatis?
Little Guanajuato vacation. I'm back to work though, I guess.
What'd you go to Guanajuato for, fool?
Fuck, fool. So over there, my dad and my mom, they have a hustle. They bring shoes from over here,
Mm.
original shoes, and sell them over there at some tianguis. My whole life, I grew up over there for like my whole childhood. We did that our whole life, and we always had our merchandise right there in our pads and like maletas and shit. My mom has a little house in the neighborhood. My pops has his house in another neighborhood. It's like our grandparents and shit. And they broke into both of the houses and stole merchandise.
Nah.
It was someone who knew we weren't there in town. So then the next day we booked the flight and we went. And they only stole a couple shit, but it's still fatty, fool. Like
Facts.
it still gets you pissed. So we had to go see what's up with that. We had to fucking close up the balcony at our pad. All that shit. We had to wait till that was done. My pops got bit by a mosquito that gets you all sick, fool. So he was down for like a whole week.
This fool got the dengue fever?
Yeah, that shit, yeah. So then we were there for 2 weeks and then I was just chilling low key. Then we came back and
You didn't visit the Blade in Guanajuato?
nah.
Why?
I don't know, low key, I didn't get word about it. No one told me. No one told me word about that one. You need to show me where that one's at, fool.
I don't know anything. Fire ass answer. This fool's lying. He ate every day there all night. No.
Nah.
He took a box of honey packs and just went crazy.
I was trying to
Palabra.
put my own female on there.
Ha ha ha. Nah, that's right. So Guanajuato. Damn, and you guys don't have like security cameras or what?
We didn't, fool,
Now
because
you
we
do.
grew up there our whole life, so our neighbors were always looking out and shit. Matter of fact, they were the ones that told us that happened.
They
Yeah,
noticed the shit was open.
Yeah, nah, they not that it was open, but they noticed like a lot of noise, like at 2:30 a.m. The homie, like, there's like rooms upstairs over there, fool. The dogs are upstairs and all this shit, like on the roof, and they just heard their dog barking. They said, and they called me up, and they're like, "Hey, I think someone's trying to break into your pad, fool." I'm like, so then my parents had already got word about that. Next day, our primo from over there goes, and he's like, "Oh yeah, like they came in through here and shit. Like they had all kinds of luggages, fool, on the balcony ready to throw over and take. And there's new shoes too, fool. Over there, it's like 1,000 pesos for a new pair of shoes, like the good ones.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine 20 pairs. That's like 20 pesos over there.
That's a lot.
20,000 pesos.
Yeah, that's a lot.
As a come up for them for sure. I was like, fool.
It's your fault, fool. You should have been
Fuck. I know, fool. Move over there. I'm gonna stay over
So
there.
your dad has a terreno with his parents, and then your mom has her own.
So basically, it's like my mom was because of her parents. It's kind of like
Oh no,
like,
normal
yeah,
shit.
passed down.
Okay.
And then my pops because of his parents. Like,
Exactly.
it's like all passed down, and his parents because of the grandparents and shit.
You have
like
brothers
that.
and sisters?
Yeah, I got 4 siblings.
So who's gonna get the terrenos?
My older brother and my younger brother.
You're a
Yeah,
middle
I'm
child.
not getting fool. I'm not tripping though, cause they know I'm gonna get everything by myself.
Nah, just go over there and put your name on the deed like everyone else that
It's
doesn't
like
get the
fucking,
terrenos.
on the low, huh? Like I was here back in this, but I don't get shit.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say who, what, where, when. I'm just saying I always hear people that have property in Mexico go through it when it comes to like the parent dying and who's gonna get
Yeah,
what
like
or what and
problems.
what. Yep.
Straight up, fool.
Straight up
I don't
relationships
even
getting
want.
broken over that shit.
I don't want none of that shit. Like we have this old gray van, full, Astro, right?
Oh, fire.
Since like 2002. My pops, that was the only car he ever got out the lot. 2002 Astro van. So we have a big family. And then to this day, fool, that shit still works. He takes care of it and shit. Like he'll never sell that.
That's just killing it.
Yeah, and he's like, he tells my younger brother, he's like, "Hey, you're gonna keep the Astro, huh? Like when I die, I'm gonna give it to you." He's like, "I don't want that shit."
Ah, ungrateful
He's
ass
like, "I
fool.
don't want that shit, fool." But that he always says that. He says that he's gonna get the house over there too and shit. My older brother's gonna get my mom's house. I don't want none of those.
I can't lie. I opened the door to let out all the vape smoke that these fools just had in here, because I hate that shit.
And the fly
And we
came.
let in a fly, fool. And I blame you.
It's because they know I'm fly, fool. They come in. They come in to their brother.
So before we continue, I'd like to give a shout out to my sponsors. Last time I gave you a gang of cookies, so I ain't giving you any more. Probably could. I probably should.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
will.
you should, fool. Just
I will. I
more
will.
promo. Shout out, Burner.
Did I give you honey packs last time?
Hell yeah.
Well, I'll give you another box of honey packs. Tell your lady Spencer.
You
For
going to
whatever she
work.
has to go through
You
because
going
of
to
me.
work overtime, baby. How
And
much
then
time
of
is that?
course, last time I didn't have no shaka shit for you,
Yeah.
but this time here's and a
Hell
shirt
yeah.
and the new sweater, perro.
Sheesh. Shock it out.
Yep.
Look
And
at
I
that.
know you have a show coming up.
Hell
So
yeah.
before you go to that show, hit me up. Well, you don't even gotta hit me up. Just shoot me your address
Get
and
some more gear for the show.
I'll slide you shaka everything for the show.
My boy, that's love. Shout out Shaka.
But yeah, so shout out to Shaka. Make sure you guys check out all the links in the descriptions for cookies, Shaka, and honey packs. And use the
Cookie,
coupon
Shaka,
codes.
Honey Pack,
Yes, sir.
and Eyekon TV.
Yep. So for the people that have lived under a rock and do not know who CamDaGuapo is, take me back to your birth, brother. Not
My birth.
what was it like? Nah,
Fuck.
anyways, tell me about where you grew up and what it was like growing up there.
Fuck. All right. So when I was, well, I mean, when I was born here in the 805 in Oxnard.
That's right.
I was born there in Oxnard. I lived in Santa Paula till I was like 4 or 5, like just like little, like baby. And then from there, my older siblings, they were like desmadres. So my parents left them here and took me and my younger brother to Mexico.
Instead of sending them to Mexico, they left them.
They left them. They're like, you guys think this and that? All right, then like let's see if you guys can handle. They took me and my younger brother to Mex, and over there I grew up. All elementary school. All elementary school where they're just playing soccer in the streets, just fucking
Normal shit.
I grew up a Mexican kid. Fool. I'm a little paisa kid. I'm not gonna lie.
What's wrong with that? You're good.
Nah, nothing. But growing up a paisa kid, you think it's wrong until you start embracing it. Like what the this is who I am. So then, yeah, after that shit, I had to adapt over there because I was already like over here for 4 years. I had to adapt over there as a kid. Then we moved back, starting middle school. So I had to adapt over here again. Like, just I came back the little Mexican kid, fool, wearing high tops and skinny jeans and all that shit, like dressed like a Mexico kid. From there, I did middle school here. I did high school here. By the time high school came, I was already kind of like known. So I started making music. At first, that shit was whack, fool. Like I had no type of inspiration, Like I don't come from music background, no nothing. And then I just started like I got into it, fool. For some reason, I was never into sports. Just music caught my attention. I just wanted to rhyme and rap and rap and rap until I got the hang of it, and I'm right here with Eyekon TV.
So, growing up, who did you listen to that made you like rap music? Considering you were in Mexico.
In Mexico, fool, I was only listening to like banda music because my parents.
Of course.
So when I came over here, I remembered Q1047.
Okay.
Q1047. I remembered that always because my older siblings would always play it. So I came back like, oh, Q1047, that's where they got the good shit. And I came back from Mex, fool, and Fetty Wap was popping. Fetty Wap, fool, like 679 and like all those tracks, And I would just hear them on the radio, and I'm like, fool gets down, like. And that was my first like kind of taste of rap music. Fetty Wap, fool, barely like.
That's tight.
Like it wasn't 50 Cent back then, Snoop Dogg. Nah, it was barely like Fetty Wap on my own. My older siblings, they were listening more to like shuffling music and shit,
I get it.
So it wasn't no rap, no hip hop. And yeah, since Fetty Wap, from there it went on to like SoundCloud rappers when that era came, like YB and the Mirror and shit, Lil Mosey.
Yep.
And then from there I started embracing myself, like who I was, and then just like tapping in with like the California, like West Coast type of style. And then eventually it led to right here.
So how old were you exactly when you started rapping?
I was like Like when I started rapping, when I wrote my first lyric.
Okay, when you wrote your first lyric.
When I wrote my first lyric, I was 13.
Fire.
I was 13 because I was just outside, just skating, smoking weed, just like doing little outside ghetto kid shit. And my older cousin, I would kick it with him because my older brother was too older. Like, he wasn't too close to
Too older. Yeah,
yeah,
he ain't kicking it with your little
yeah,
ass.
he ain't kicking it with me. So my other older cousin, he was a little closer to my age. So he would kind of try to put me on game, like, oh yeah, like this and that, like I be rapping this and that. Little kid, that fool didn't really have it going though. I'm not lying.
No, he was
Like,
trying though.
yeah. But that's where I got my first glimpse of like a recording studio. It was just one phone pad, a mic, and like a little computer, like the little whack ass ones. And then I was like, hey fool, like I low feel like I could do it too. He's like, fool, like I'm like, dig, trust me, fool. Like I showed him the first lyric I ever wrote. Didn't even did like I was like, you could use it for your song, fool, if you like it. He's like, no. I'm like,
Nah.
second song, I showed up. I'm like, look, fool, I tried it again. So he was like, oh, like this was actually trying. He wasn't just around. I'm like, hop on the song with me, fool. Like, I'm shy, dick. Like, I want to put it out, but I'm shy. It was some whack ass shit, fool. It was around the time, I think I was 14 at that time. I was listening to like the SoundCloud rap.
What was your rap name then?
Young Cam.
Okay.
Young Cam, yeah. Cause Cam for Camarillo, my
Of
last
course.
name. Young Cam. Then after that, yeah, we made that song. I was influenced a lot by YB in the Mirror and shit. And he would talk about like popping shit and like all this extra shit. And I was right there rapping like, "Oh, I'm gonna shoot you in the head and shit." I didn't know what it was. I thought it was just rhyming, fool. Until you start growing, like, oh shit, like you need to really like rap about what you do and shit. Like, yeah, eventually you just evolve. But yeah, to sum it up, I was just a little paisa kid,
That's
a
fire.
little Mexican kid. Oh yeah.
And so, when did you start going to a more professional studio after that?
Well, my cousin actually took me to my first one because we were trying to rap together, like as a duo,
The
like
same
some
cousin.
family shit. Yeah.
That's right.
So that's was when I was like 15, I think. Cause I was like 14, I would just show him rap this and that. When I was 15, I was really like, I think this is what I want to do. Like I feel like it, like I think so. So then he's like, we should try to record at a real studio. I didn't have Fetty at the time. I think when I was 15, I barely started helping my hefa where she would work at, and I would just keep the tips, try to stack up for like studio time or whatever. But my cousin, he was working at Kmart around that time. He was 18 already.
Who
And
said Kmart? That's
yeah,
right.
he stacked up like $300, and then he's like, "Hey, fool, they have this like 12-hour session for 260, fool, like with engineer, let's go like from 9 p.m. 9 a.m." I was like, "Fuck, fool, like I was a little ass kid, I was ready for the studio." He paid for that shit, and we went, we made like 5 songs overnight. That was like my introduction to like a real studio. Yeah, thanks to my cousin. That was a hater now, but
Serio?
yeah, okay, this shit happened.
Tell me.
Yeah.
Look, this is the
Hey,
second time we're doing this interview.
I love you, primo, but
So look, this is
fuck.
the second time we're doing this interview, and this fool's going deeper right now. He's more comfortable now. He knows I'm not brand new ass fool. Haha.
Alright, so basically, I started noticing he would kind of like get more views with me because I had like my little name just going in school, just off
No, the school shit kicks in
yeah,
dramatically.
for sure, from middle school and high school, and
Oh, you
then
were already dropping songs on SoundCloud in middle school.
nah, I just had my name like
Oh,
already, like
okay,
from
okay. I
middle
feel you.
school,
I feel
like
you. I
people
feel you.
knew me already, and then he made those first songs with me after that 5-song EP, and he saw people were tuning in because of me. And he had never really got those numbers before. So it was only like 700
Which is
views,
fine. Whatever.
300 views,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
he
yeah.
he would never reach those numbers. So when he started noticing that, he tried like, oh yeah, fool, let's do this shit. Like more interested, según. I was like, so then time goes by, I start noticing that fool's low-key just using me. I'm like, you know what? Like, I could low-key do this shit on my own. Like I'm not really the way he's moving. Like he was low-key throwing it in my face that he was paying for the studio and all this bullshit. I'm like,
Homie,
dog.
I'm the one paying for the
I'm
studio.
like,
What you
fool,
mean?
I'm like, what the dog? Like, I don't even have a holiday yet, fool. Like, so then I started making my fatty off the tips when I was working with my headphones. He
Mhm.
worked at an ice cream shop. I would just clean up in the nights, and then every weekend I would get all the tips from the week. And then I was like, if I could pay my own studio and all this shit, I was like, I'm gonna try it on my own. Like, I don't need to with my primo if I'm not really. I told him that. I forgot all butthurt and shit. Stopped talking for a bit. I kept going with the music. I'm gonna say like another year.
So he didn't keep rapping.
Yeah, he kept going with it, but I mean, he would put out a song and no one would like listen. No one would even pay attention. And I had like a little tiny buzz going right there in the little high school and shit. Just regular shit. A year later, I started rapping with these other fools from the city, and this fool's like over here trying to like, I don't know if he was trying to like impress me or trying to like make me get jealous or what. He's talking about, oh, I went on a meeting with this one like black manager fool, like he said this and that about hip, like those fools that are scams, you know.
Yes.
And then I was like, oh shit, for real? He's like, yeah, fool, like if I blow up with this fool and shit, like I'll take you with me, fool, like this and that. And I was over there like, oh shit, like this was trying to be solid again, you know. I'm like, all right then, fool, like it's cool. That shit was bullshit, dog. Like that shit was all fake. That fool never hit him back, nothing. I stopped talking to him again. I was like, man, fool, you're just trying to like come around again, you know? Another year later, my name really started busting right there in the city. This fool gets his own apartment and he starts inviting me and my primos over to just drink, get faded, just chill, kick it. It was going good for a minute until me and my lady broke up and my lady kicked it with her lady one night when his lady was drunk. And she just let it out, fool. She was like, yeah, like I feel like, cause my name's Jordan. Jordan. I feel like Jordan's not really gonna get nowhere with his West Coast music. It's not gonna get further than this. Me and blah 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 have been talking about it, which is my cousin, and that's when I found out they were talking shit, fool, like literal fucking shit, like talking shit. They thought my lady wasn't gonna tell me because we were together, but she told me, fool. She's like, "What the fuck? Like your own primos? Like, damn, that's scandalous. Like, talking
Shout out to
about,
your ex, eh?
yeah. Well, I mean,
Hey, for real? For sure you fools are fighting at Thanksgiving after he sees this.
fool, we don't even kick it with them no more.
You're
Like it's
not
just
going to no asadas at his pad.
family problems, fool. Like yeah,
Oh, so it's for real then
it got to
already.
that point. Yeah,
Oh,
fool.
that sucks.
Because even his parents were talking shit about me.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Why?
fool, I don't know, Dick. To me, it feels like he got upset that I did what he was trying to do. But at the end of the day, fool, like you put in the work, you get the results. Like if he put in enough work and if he went out his way to go link with people and like network and shit, he would have been here too, you know? Or even if he was just a solid fool, Dick, he would have just been here like even like the homie just right there. Like but nah, like he was like jealous or something, fool, and just got to that point.
If your primo was down with you, he would have sat at the table and that fool would have just sat across from
You
you.
know,
Just
sat
chill
right
out,
there
yeah.
and like smoke a blunt with me, fool. Like he was the first fool I ever smoked bud with and shit. I was a youngin', fool. Like
So there's no
13.
way of you fools repairing your relationship.
I don't think
It's
so
too
because
deep?
I've thought about it and it hurts me, fool. Because like I said, he was my older brother type of figure when I first got here.
Yes.
'Cause I didn't know nothing like that, and for that fool to switch on me like that, it was just kind of like, damn, fool. Like why the fuck are you like?
And this is what we mean when we tell you you don't know what it takes to be a rapper.
You know, like
A
yeah, it's like
successful one, at least a little bit.
right, a little bit. You know, it's just shit like that, fool. And then nowadays, obviously, everybody in the city sees me doing my shit, even if they don't want to. Like
Nah, yeah, you're in the algorithm. That's it.
even if they don't want to, cousin's gonna repost me on their story. Their son, their nephews, whatever they're reposting me, and he sees everything that's going on. Doesn't congratulate me, no nothing. Even his brothers congratulate me and shit. Oh, 100K monthly listeners, fool. Like from Santa Paula, fool. Like
That's a lot, fool.
Like that's crazy.
The
Like
best rappers in the game today are between 100 and 500. And only one person's at 500. Well, you'll hear more about that on the list coming soon. Don't worry, you're on the list.
I'm on the list.
You're on the list of who's hot right now.
Oh, the good list.
Yeah, the firme lista.
I'm on the firme list. Hell yeah. Nah, yeah, fool. Like even his brothers and shit congratulated me. Like fool, like, it's because that a population 29,000 people. I got 100,000 monthly listeners. Like I for sure made it past the city. You know, they congratulate me. Not even that fool. I started all this shit with him and just pedal like that.
This is a deep ass crazy story I wasn't expecting. Yay. Spencer Primo.
Now, like I said though, I love you, primo. Like, fool, why'd it have to be like that? You know. Now I'm right here at Eyekon TV.
This was watching right now. Primo, just love him.
Primo.
All right, well, shit. There's that.
Yeah, it was that story.
What's the homie? Who did you rap with before? After? Well, who did you rap with after your cousin shit?
So
Or
after
maybe
my
even.
cousin, nah, I was rapping with a couple homies from the city right there. We had a little like motion going on because I was already trying to do the rapping, and then they were trying to start rapping.
Mm-hmm.
So since we already knew each other, they were like, "Hey, fool, you can help us, and we could do this shit." I was like, "Fool, like all I ever wanted was someone to want to do this shit with me."
Facts.
You know, like, cause it's funner, fool. Like having
It's way
someone to,
better if you have a partner, dig.
someone to share your dream with and shit, someone to plan this shit out and then live it with. Tried it with those
It's
fools.
hard with groups,
Didn't
fool.
happen. Yeah, it didn't happen. It was like 2, 3 of those fools didn't happen.
Are any
After
of those
that,
fools still rapping today?
none of them. No one from the city that was rapping after me is still rapping anymore. Like I came out, worst song ever, broke the shell basically, and then everybody was like, I could do better than this fucking name. Fuck all this shit. Did all this shit. 2 years passed by, all those fools gone. Yeah. So then after that, I rapped with this other fool. We talked about all this shit too, fool. Like, hey, fool, like one day this and that, we're gonna go up, all this shit. Then same shit, fool. He turned weird and cut me off. No reason, no reason, fool.
Do
No
I know him?
reason. Nah, I don't think. Nah, nobody knows that fool.
Fuck it.
We were at the same level together, fool. Like just starting beginners, like trying to come up and shit, trying to even have a buzz in the city. And I don't know if I just kept working and working and working. People switched on me. I went through different homies that were making music that just weren't really making music with me. They were just trying to like live up to the hype and shit. All that shit light off for them. I kept it going, and I'm low key probably like the most successful one for right there from the city.
Can't be mad at it. What who are some homies that came before you from Santa Paula or from the 805 that you kind of looked up to? Like, damn, this was doing it.
That I looked up to, none. I looked up to the whole West Coast scene in general, like Draco, Shoreline, like people that were already doing it in this area. Three Grito. So that's where I got my inspiration for my music, like the West Coast wave. I mean, it's kind of obvious too, like you could hear it in my music. But right there from the 805, like there wasn't no one fool, cause like I said back then, I wasn't listening to rap and hip hop, and all the rap and music right there is like kind of like gangster, like G funk. So I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't really bumping that back then. When I started bumping rap, it was like this new shit. So yeah, I just know about them because I'm from there.
Mm-hmm.
Like after with time, they tap in and all that shit. Shout out Pranks, Crazy Boy. I don't know if you know Pranks.
I feel like I heard of him.
Shout out Pranks. Shout out Script. Well, I mean even Sad Boy, he still counts. All those fools. My
That's-
shit's different from all that type of music though. That's why they show me love. Cause I'm bringing in like a whole new genre or something. I don't know.
What would you describe it as? If it's not banged out as music.
I like to use the word jiggy, fool. Like
I
cause that shit just makes you want to like just like hit a little, like a little move or some shit, like just a little.
could get jiggy to that shit.
Yeah, fool. Like my music, like it's for someone to get jiggy. Like it's not for someone to turn up, like and start jumping, but like to hit like a little groove. Like damn, like this shit's hard.
That's
Yeah,
right.
some
I
jiggy
respect it.
shit. Yeah.
Sick ass fool. Who's the top 5 in the 805 right now? You smile.
Uh, Top 5, 805. Recently, I ran into Trouble Kid.
Shout to the homie.
I want to say like so recently, flew like 3 days ago, 4 days ago,
That's my boy.
at some event right there in I want to say it was in LA, Summer Nights.
Yep. Shout to fucking Nationwide Presents.
Summer Nights, yeah. I went right there because of the homie Genesis. I didn't even know what was going on. He just took me there. And then I ran into a couple of the homies, and then that fool Trouble Kid was showing a lot of love. He was reminiscing about how back then, like I would tap in with him and shit. And then nowadays it's like he's like, damn fool, like look at you, dog, like. But I would say he's one of the top 5 just because of how long he's been doing it.
He's a very humble young man too, fool.
Yeah.
I mean, he's older than you, but humble ass fool. To me.
Yeah, he's solid. He's down to earth. He's from Guanajuato too.
Oh.
Yeah. So I feel like that's why
What do you fools call each other in Guanajuato?
Way. What's up, way? Like
That's your
this
boy
and that
then.
way, like, you know?
That's right.
Cállate, way. I call fools perro too, like cállate perrillo, like or cállate perro, like but just like that. He was just showing me love, fool, and then I want to give him his props too, cause he was one of the first ones to like from the youngins to get shit popping, to
Facts.
get a little light to the 805. He started kind of slowing down after, probably going through his own shit, and then that's when like fucking Slump Boys came in. Big E-Rock's been at it. Leo. I would say top 5, fool. Trouble Kid, Slump Boys, Leo, Big E-Rock. I'm just talking about based off what I listen to, like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who the 5th one would be. Myself up there, no, like
Haha.
the 5th one.
So Sad Boy's not in the top 5 805.
It's because I never bumped him.
But
That-
overall, stats wise,
Yeah.
well, he kind of has to be.
Yeah, he has to be, but like based off like my like type
No,
of
so you're giving me your personal
Yeah.
playlist of the 805. Stats wise,
stats wise,
who's the best in the 805? And if you disrespect the big homie, Boy West Coast, we're getting down.
fuck.
I was at the club. Bottoms up when I first met you.
Fool. I think stats wise it's gonna have to be Sad Boy, fool. Like I don't think anybody has passed him yet, just cause the whole run he had, fool, it was kind of legendary. I'm not gonna lie.
Fire shit.
Like that fool had some fucking shit. To be out here with the blacks and all that shit, like rapping Browns, that shit,
Hard
shit
on.
was solid. Shit was pretty hard, yeah.
Besides Sad Boy, who else? Like what? Who are the homies? The gangster homies that were before Sad Boy? Most Wanted? Am I tripping? Is that what they're called?
I'm not too sure.
That might be too young. You might be too young for that
Yeah, I
shit.
might be too young. Where was Cali Lifestyle from?
Oh, okay. Those fools are legendary as too, huh?
They're from around there, no?
I think. I don't know.
805 is a go. Yeah, I think so. I think those fools too.
But I've heard other people say Cali Lifestyle is legendary. LA fools.
I think so. I think they are, fool. Don't you think? Like
I believe it.
their songs are like classics now. And their remixes too to like older songs. They just like you hear the song and then you think of their song. Yeah, I would say those fools.
Who do you think's the top? Fuck all that. Who do you think's the top 5 in the game? Period. Right now, in our game, Latinos. Period. Southern California.
Mexicans? Southern California.
I'm gonna assume that you're gonna put yourself in the top 5. So besides you,
Nah, I'm not gonna put myself there yet. You know what, fool? I'm gonna say Suede.
gotta respect it.
Suede, fool. That fool did a lot, fool. Like for us in general, like all as a whole, because Mexican fools aren't supposed to rap. Like we're not supposed to. My dad calls it rap negro. You know? You know what I'm
You're
talking?
fucking dumb.
You know what I'm
Nick.
talking about, fool? Like you can even cut that shit out, but like I don't know how to explain it. Like we're not supposed to be doing this shit. Fool, as Mexicans, like we're not supposed to be going up this route. And this fool Sway just broke that barrier. So did Bravo. I want to say OGZ.
For sure.
Peso, fool. Peso's doing good.
He's about to unleash the beast.
Fool, that fool's doing good. What do you mean by that?
He's about to go on a sick ass run right now.
Yeah? That fool's about to go up.
So he has all kinds of show. Anyway, I can't even say.
Yeah, you
Point
can't.
is, yeah, I can't even burn it out. Point is I just already kind of know because that's the boy. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
he's gonna do work.
He's gonna
fool.
fuck shit up, huh?
So if you don't got a feature, I highly advise you to get it immediately because the books are gonna close on that shit
fool,
very, very soon here.
I never tapped in. He doesn't know me. Hopefully soon.
That's
But
right.
yeah, I want to say that fool's going up just cause I don't know, like he's doing songs with Chopper now and shit. That's like It's like
Hey, the
worldwide now.
music video of that is disgusting,
Yeah.
fool. It's not out, huh?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, I'm telling you right now, if they drop that music video,
Viral.
hard,
And I
fool.
like how that fool reps the homies, fool. Like he does the videos how we actually kick it. Like that's how we actually kick it. All kinds of fools just like this and that. Like and
Clowning.
he shows that in his videos. You know, that's just us Mexicans in general, fool. We're like that. Like just around cotorreando and shit. Just yeah. I would say Peso, Suede, Bravo, OGZ. Fuck, who am I missing, fool? I know there's bigger for sure.
Who's bigger than OGZ or Peso?
From here?
Period, yeah. That's Latino.
That's Latino.
Think that's it.
From here, fool? But rap music, does
Oh,
that
I mean, there's like another individual that you're not listing, but
like J.O.P.?
oh no, he don't count, fool. He's in a
You don't
fucking
count?
different dimension.
But that fool's from San Bernardino. But he's
Yeah,
like
but he don't rap.
yeah, alright.
I mean, like you could say King Little G, but that might be not before your time. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Because it would be in
I'm gonna say it, fool.
who?
I think Lefty's doing it up.
What's wrong with Lefty? That's my dog.
Nah, I'm not saying nothing wrong, but I'm saying like the fact that he just came in, you know, like I don't know if he could be up there yet, but
He's definitely
he's doing it up.
so. And when I do this list that I'm dropping, it's not number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5.
It's like
Because then what if there's someone that raps way better than Lefty?
yeah.
People might say you rap better than Lefty. I don't know.
I don't think so.
I'm just saying. I'm doing it as in I don't want to say a grade, but like skills,
Yeah.
numbers, and impact.
So you're really like
So Lefty gunplay is at a 0 out of 10. He's a 10 in numbers. He's a 10 in impact.
yeah.
Because if you do anything with Lefty, it's probably gonna go up. Skill wise, give him like a 6, 7, 6.
I forgot skill, fool. He just
No,
needs to learn how to fucking
I've heard a lot of his good music. It's not out yet. So really I'd give him like a 7. A 7. I'll give him a solid 7. But then there's fools like Westmont Scheme. I don't know if you heard of the homie. He just got signed to OTR. That fool's skill is a 10. But his numbers are not that good.
Numbers aren't
And his
that bad.
impact isn't gonna be good because his numbers isn't that high yet. So like if you make a song with King Little G or Drummer, the impact on that might be higher. Or you know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. You get it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So fool, fuck yeah, I'll put Lefty top 5 for sure.
He's probably
He's top
yeah.
3, fool.
Honestly, if I fucking like if we do an interview right now, that shit's gonna go up.
Yeah.
Easy 50K. Easy. Minimum.
Yeah, fool Lefty.
At least on my shit. Other people's shit might even go more crazier, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
It's the right clip, fool.
I'm just talking about the act. Yeah, the right clip.
Him doing the right thing in the
I try not to bait people into saying anything too negative or making themselves look foolish. That's a come when you told the Primo story, that's a little bit more personal. It's in your history. It's not like you beefing for clout right now. Like if you wanted to say
I don't even want clout.
You know what I'm saying? You get me. Especially after I just left the old platform I was a part of and I was getting blamed for all the mamadas or whatever. So now I'm super pushing. I'm not on that time, so whatever. Anyways, so you're solid. Your top 5 is solid. Can't be mad at it. What are some of the best songs? If someone watching right now has no fucking clue who you are, what are the main 3 songs you want them to listen to right now?
Main 3 songs?
Yep. Like the main 3 songs that are a good representation of how far you've come and what you've done thus far.
I think one of them would have to be Hollaback Freestyle, just because that was my way of coming up. I used like 2000s beats and I rapped on them.
Fire.
That was kind of like my formula. But the one that I liked the most out of that whole run I did was Hollaback, the Hollaback Freestyle. And I think the people liked it more too, because
what fucking beat is that? Hollaback, youngin.
It's like and I ain't no Hollaback girl. Like,
oh,
but you know how the beat sounds like? The beat sounds like dun dun.
No, I know exactly. That's the Gwen Stefani shit.
Yeah.
Sick
so that
ass fool.
I busted a fucking
creative ass fool.
I busted a rap on that. Boom, about to hit 3 million on fucking on TikTok. That video. about to hit 3 mil on TikTok. It hit.
It's still going crazy.
Yeah, it hit over 1 million on Instagram. And the music video, low-key kind of, it's like at 300K on YouTube.
That's respectable. On your own channel.
No.
Whose channel?
Authentic Henry.
Oh, shout out to Henry.
But it's because he always posted them on his, you know?
Is that fool the main? Would you say he's the best director in the 805? Because mainly him and one other person.
To be honest about like directing and shit.
I don't mean directing. I mean video guy.
Like videographer. Yeah. I think he's the most known, the one that works the best.
He's better than Destructive?
Nah, I think it's him and Destructive. And I feel like it's always gonna be like that, fool.
There's two different styles.
Yeah, it's always gonna be those two up here.
I know a Destructive video because Destructive used the reflector a lot.
Like
he'll have a reflector, like a light in the middle of the like, you know what I'm saying? Like you could tell
it's crazy because we shoot videos and then sometimes my brother has to hold that shit. So yeah, you're right. Yeah, my boy Destructive and Henry, fool, they're always gonna be top, like those two fools. There might be someone even better than them, but just the fact that it's not Destructive or Henry, like
it ain't it.
Yeah, it's like that. But yeah, I want to say, yeah, Henry.
I ain't mad at it. What are the other songs? The other two songs?
Oh yeah,
Holla Back and what else?
Freestyle. One I like right now that describes kind of like how far I came and shit. It's called Ghetto Star. Ghetto Star. That one didn't really go up like that because it's not too much like, you know, it was just more of like my personal like like letting it out. And she just talks about how like I'm here now, you know, like I went through all that shit the past 5 years I've been doing this shit. And this is barely where I'm at, but I'm glad about it. Like, you know, like
what do your parents say now that you're cracking? I know what your dad feels about rap, period, but how do they feel about like your?
Nah, that's just how he would like mention it. Like,
nah, I already know, fool. Trust me, I get it.
Yeah, you know, we're straight Mexican, fool.
It's funny actually.
But my mom's always been proud. My mom always, whatever the did, she just wanted me to do good and behave. They don't like the lifestyle, to be honest.
Of course
They're
not.
against the lifestyle. They were never even close to something like this the way they came up, you know? They see me fucking, they call it, they say excessos. Excessos, like I live in like a fast life, you know? That's what they don't like. But when I'll take them to the shows here and there, you know, this and that, like,
they'll be like, oh shit.
They see like this one time, this one limousine party bus type of, like, you know, they offered to take me to the show and shit. So I was like, oh, like I invited the homies, some homegirls, I invited my parents and some family. And like the experience, like just the fact that all this is going on because of the work I put in, like it makes him proud, you know? It makes him proud seeing all that shit. My dad's always gonna be tough on me. That was always been like that. Like he's always expecting something better. But that's what makes me want to keep going. Like, oh, dad, like I'm about to go do a show over here with this. Well, like, well, that's right. How much are they paying you? Like, low keys for promo. I'll be like, fuck, now I need to go make some fatty. I like, you know, like this fool's right. Like I never get upset about it. So when I do a good little play, he'll be like, that's right. And I'll be like, fuck yeah. Like, you know, like that's how I know it was a good one. My headphone's always proud. She's always supporting whatever the fuck it is. She's gonna be there. But yeah, fool, like at first it was kind of like, get a job, fool, what are you doing? You know, like, what the fuck you think you are? Like, you're not gonna be famous. Like, we don't see it real, fool. Like, it's realistic, like around us. Like who the fuck are you to think you're better than all of us?
Fool.
You know?
I remember, cause I always rapped, whatever. I don't rap no more. I mean, I'll do freestyles, right?
Yeah.
But I remember when I first got a camera, I was carrying it around like in a grocery bag, you know, like a little food for less.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A little shopping bag.
Yeah.
And I remember my ex-girlfriend at the time, her mom was like, what are you doing with that? Like, get a job, fool. Like, what are you doing? And now,
look at you.
Now we're here at Eyekon TV. You know?
like you said. It comes true, fool. Like,
you just gotta grind it out, though.
It's yeah, you gotta grind out that mindset, like for them. Like, you gotta show them by the things you're doing. Like, oh, I got booked for 2 shows this month. Like, damn, what the fuck? Like, you didn't even get booked for one the whole year last year. Like, now it's 2 this month. Like, what? They're paying you, yeah. Oh shit, like, well, yeah, keep going with that shit. Like, they see Freddy and they're like, fuck yeah, like. But in the beginning, they're like, who the fuck do you think you are to like think you're gonna be famous? Like, it doesn't seem real, fool. It really doesn't. Especially being from the little town we're from over there and the little town we're from over here. It's like there's no fucking famous people or anybody that did it up like this. Like, I didn't even believe myself, fool. Straight up, when I was doing it, like in the process, now I look back and I'm like, damn, like I see why I get so much props, like look what I did. But like during the process, I was like, am I really gonna like be better than like gonna go up more than these other rappers in the city that tried it? Like, who am I to be different? But I guess it was different. Like,
It worked. Sick ass inspirational ass food today.
yeah, fool, that shit. I don't know. It hits, after this back, everything.
Who are some of your favorite features that you've gotten thus far?
As in on the songs or like
Yeah,
connections I've made.
songs that you already got.
Songs that I already got. Some of my favorite features. I'm not big on features, fool. So when I do features, it's when they pay me or when it's like someone that I genuinely fuck with. I like when I make music with Doughboy. Doughboy 909?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like making music with that fool. I like making music with plugs, Parkside plugs.
Shout out to plugs.
Yeah, I have
Are you gonna rap in Spanish? I've been rapping in Spanish lately.
I want to drop some shit, fool. Yeah.
Round fool, I think it's about to be a new wave.
Yeah, huh.
I'm calling it right now. Spanish rap is about to make a big splash back.
I don't know
But for
why.
us on this side,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why, fool, especially after going to Guanajuato. I want to go visit Santa Fe Clan's neighborhood right there where they have the portrait and all that shit.
sick.
Cause that fool posted that he was gonna do like a little a sonidero. I don't know if you know what that is, like
Yeah, yeah.
sonidero. And then like all kinds of people popped out. They were dancing right there and shit. I told my pops like, let's go or what? He's like, cause he was Santa Fe Clan. Like the fact that he went up from Guanajuato, as like another ghetto kid. So we went. We were right there just chilling and shit. I got motivated, fool, just like seeing the way he came back to his hood, like after doing the most in the whole fucking world, coming back to where it all started, and it's just
Doing a
like,
little
damn,
doing a little thing.
yeah, it's just
Fire
fucking
shit.
like it makes me like, damn, like one day I'm gonna do that too, And the fact that it was in Spanish, it makes me want to embrace who I am more.
Mm-hmm.
Like what who did that shit? Like he went worldwide with it, fool. Like I'm
Facts.
talking about
Literally.
10 million monthly listeners, million, fool, worldwide, from the same from Guanajuato. Like that shit inspired me. So I was like, you know what, like
You and Plug should do like a 4-song thing.
not for sure. I'm gonna go to Denver soon to visit that fool because I was in Mex when he came to Cali. And
Ah,
we'll
you
get some.
missed it. He be
Yeah,
coming at random times
yeah, that fool
too.
comes randomly.
I'll be
Fool.
like, hey Dick, when you coming? I don't know. I'm like, damn,
He's
I need
like,
you.
in 5 months, huh? And sometimes you call him, oh, I was just there a month ago. Like that fool has random
Sneaking
timing.
in and out low key.
That fool's doing it up, my boy Plugs. Me and him started this whole little wave like that we got going on right now together. Long live Suede after Suede passed away.
Mm-hmm. I think that was one of the best in Colorado right now, for sure.
And that's only because he lives over there. If not, he would have been one of the best over here. I feel like
That's action right there. That's love.
that fool's solid. Like that fool's a solid individual.
Nah, he's a good boy for sure. Not to say it like that, but
Yeah.
it's because he's a kid, fool. You fools are like kids.
Yeah.
You are kids.
Yeah, we are.
And he just had a kid.
My boy
So
Plex.
what are some plays or some moves that you would like to do coming up? I know you got the show, but like there's no features you want to get. You're not around
Yeah,
like that.
if I'm being honest, I've been wanting to make a song with Bravo for a long time. I never got to meet him before or nothing like that.
Bravo's a cool little fool for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I hear he's solid and shit. I never got to meet him, but um I got in connection with his manager,
Manager's cool.
Bravo, MY Bravo. He tapped in with me when they were gonna do the tour. They had a show in Oxnard on the tour. And I was like, let's do it, bro. He's like, you trying to perform with Bravo and Lefty in Oxnard? I'm like, hell yeah. I was like, I could even do it up in LA too, like, cause I got most of my people over there, like, just because LA's bigger, my fan base is bigger over there. And he's like, oh yeah, let's do that, Santa Ana and Oxnard. They were back to back, 16 and the 17, or 15 and the 16,
Whatever.
whatever. I'm promoting the out of both of those shows. Bravo reposted my post with my face on the flyer, and then it comes down to the Santa Ana show. Like 2 days before that, he's not answering. And the day before that, he's not answering. It comes down to the day of the Santa Ana show, no answer. I was like, guys, cool. Like, I doubt they use me for promo. I'm not this big fucking artist. I don't know what the fuck happened, but I just thought it was weird. Day after that, it's the Oxnard show, and then they start posting that it got postponed. I'm like, oh, so they weren't gonna do the Oxnard show. Basically, they didn't need me in the Santa Ana show, so they just like stopped responding. But I was looking forward to that shit just because I do Bravo, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably the closest I got to like having that interaction. But yeah,
Well, that's still fire that you don't hold it against him. You still try. You know what I'm saying?
now yeah, I mean I doubt it was his call. Like I feel like it was just like those things where you like just don't have time, and I get it, you know, like those fools are busy doing their shit. Like it's cool. Like I don't take it personal. Yeah.
Who else?
Peso too. I fuck with Peso. I just don't know if our sounds would match. I don't know
I
if our
feel
sounds
that.
would match. I fuck with I think OGZ is just Mando. Like every young artist coming up, like would want to get a song with that fool. OGZ. I don't know. I can't think of anyone else.
That's right. That's a good little list.
Yeah, I would have wanted to make a song with this fool. Rest in peace.
That'd be crazy, huh?
That would have been hard. We linked up one time.
I've met him a few times. He's cool. I shot a video that he appeared in.
Oh yeah. For every time you say your videos, I always think about that one video, fool.
Which one, Dick?
The Labios Rojos one.
Ha!
Always, always, always. I can't get
Fire.
over the fact that the song ends and it says Ali Eyekon. What the trip out? Like random as
I
fuck.
shot for the homies. I probably shot like 3 of their biggest songs.
Those fools?
I shot like 10 of their videos.
Yeah. The
All the first videos, I shot all of them.
LDN, what's the name?
LDNE.
LDNE. Yeah, I would have thought like Lalo the Giant or some Mexican videographer, and it says Ali Icon. What the fuck? Like
I
this
shot
fool does
that
interviews, dog.
at honestly, that's a funny story. Cause then what? Did you ever listen to David Santos too or no?
Nah, I just listened to that song Labios Rojos.
Oh, Labios Rojos.
Yeah.
Okay, so that video I shot it in probably an hour.
You got down with
I
that
pulled
shit?
up to the pad. I shot that one with the girl,
Yeah.
and then I shot another one for them in the backyard.
Like that same day.
Same day, back to back.
That's solid.
Easy work.
Yeah. That video came out clean too, fool, because it was like it was what you needed, like just the bad, the female.
Simple.
Like, it's a hard ass song, fool. That shit's bad.
The homie Jesse was nervous. Sunshine. Sunshine's a pretty good model.
The homegirl?
The homegirl.
Yeah. I don't get nervous. Where we at, Sunshine? Be in my video.
That's right. Oh. All right. Well, shit. So what's next? What are the next moves for CamDaGuaps?
Oh yeah. Fuck. Trying to go on a little tour, like just one city in every state, like Phoenix, Arizona, fucking Dallas or Houston, Texas.
You have listeners there?
Yeah. Yeah, these are the cities I have listeners in. That's why I
Exactly.
want to go there. Fucking Salt Lake City, Utah, Denver, Colorado. I want to do a couple here in Cali.
Why don't you hit up the homie?
I also want to go to New Mexico, full Albuquerque,
Nah, yeah. Albuquerque, Salt Lake, Phoenix,
Texas,
Dallas,
Dallas.
somewhere around here for sure. You have
Yeah.
to.
Just like the main 5 type, main 6 type of shit. Those were most of my listeners, right?
Have Gacho help facilitate the shows over there.
It's crazy, fool, because I already hit that fool up. That's crazy, yeah. Gacho. Yeah, my boy said
That fool knows what he's doing, Dick.
he's gonna start working on that. That fool does, huh?
If you don't want to do it yourself, that's why we hit up to be over there. For sure.
I told that fool, I was like, my boy, I'm trying to do a little mini tour.
Oh, well, then you're going to have to add Denver to that list, Mando.
No, yeah, Denver, Colorado.
Salt Lake City, Utah. Yeah.
And I told him the cities and shit. And he was like, hell yeah, bro, I'm on it. I was like, fuck yeah.
That's the route, fool. That's like the normal. I'm not saying you're fucking copying anyone. I'm just saying
Yeah,
that's where you have to go to
that's where
do.
you have to go.
That's just
Yeah,
what it is. That's what all of our listeners are. If
that's
you're
that
not
is.
fully
Fool.
famous, but you're popping here in Southern California,
That's where our listeners are at.
those other listeners.
You wanna know something crazy?
It's
One of
like
my
that for all of
songs,
us.
I remixed Billie Jean and I rapped on it. But I should start going up in the Philippines, fool. All random.
Michael Jackson fans,
I
fool.
thought it was fake at first. Like I even started getting DMs from like females from the Philippines. Fool. I'm like, holy shit, like this shit's real, fool. She's like my idol. I'm like, what the man? She thought it was Michael Jackson or some shit. Huh? I was
She
like,
wanted
go to the
to
Philippines.
make her a citizen, my boy.
No, but yeah, my shit started going up over there too. But I don't think I'm gonna go over there.
What's the craziest thing you've been sending your DMs?
Well, I get crazy shit every day.
Some shit that you could tell me from before any potential relationships that could get jeopardized by your next statement.
Mm, give me like like an occasion, like what type of like
Just how about weird? Weird from a
weird?
girl, like over the top shit. Like Jay said a story earlier today. Jay from Riv.
Huh?
He said a story that a guy messaged him saying, "Hey, my girl really likes all your stuff," and sent him a video of her DJing
Yeah.
to his picture or some stupid shit like that.
Damn fool, you. I have a similar one, fool. Now that
Fire.
so I have this one fool that hit me up talking about, hey bro, you said prior to any relationship. He hit me up. He was like, hey bro, like, what's up? I'm like, what's up? He's like, would you be down to my girl? I'm like, what? He typed it in the little comments in the on my story. I put type something or ask me a question or something.
Haha.
Shit, you know. He's like down to smash my girl, and I was like what's up, fool? And he's like, oh shit, you actually responded, and I just left it on red. He's like, hey bro, I'm being for reals, and then I gave him my number. I was like, call me. That fool calls me, fool. He's like, yeah, bro, like I'm just trying to find like someone to like smash my girl. I'm like, what are you talking about, fool? Like this was being dead serious. That fool started saying, yeah, like I guess they do that every so often. And they were looking for like a little thugged out fool, and then they looked at my page and they thought I looked good, so she was like, hit that fool up, like or some shit like that. I was like, damn fool, you really do this shit? So then I kept going with it to see like what they like if he's being serious or not. That fool says he be paying fools like a band and like shit like that. I'm like, what fool? Like give me 2 bands, I'm in there. Um, I didn't keep going with that whole shit. I was like, this was weird, but
So you wouldn't have took the feria?
fuck, I don't know, fool. Is that basically staying in verga?
Yeah,
Basically, huh?
gigolo.
Fuck. No, I don't think so, fool. No, I don't think so.
Giving it away for free.
Nah, hell no.
That would have been crazy, fool.
Nah, hell no.
Damn.
So
Weird
with
ass fool.
Sunshine though?
Sunshine is a great person.
Yeah.
I don't know where she's at. She vanished. I think they snatched her up in Mexico, not in a bad way,
Oh yeah?
but like a Mexican ass homie
That we just kept her over there.
in
It's like that,
Guadalajara.
huh? It's always like that, fool. Like baddies, they just
They went to Mexico, found a boss ass fool, and just got
yeah,
kept.
they get kept over there.
She'll
As
come
long
back to
as they have
America, try to wild out for like a month, and then get summoned back to the motherland, homie.
it's crazy, fool. I know some hyena like that. And as long as it can, what's that shit called? Like contact with the family. Okay.
Dick, they probably took the mom over there too. Like, hey, come here, suegra, that's it.
We're swag it out. We're good over here.
Don't worry, we got Terrenos.
We're Terrenos. That shit's crazy how that shit works, fool. But like
So
slowly but surely, you start getting out there, fool. Like the more you
it's
fucking
it's open. You're done. Open the door, fool. Down, ass fool.
slowly but surely, the more game you get, you just end up there. I feel like fucking doing all that shit.
You're gonna end up buying a terreno and just snatching up all the models?
Shit. Or something. I don't know. A little Playboy mansion.
It's not a lot. In Guanajuato, I'm pretty sure it's cheap.
The thing is, fool. Not to get too deep into it, but if you're doing all that crazy extra out shit and you're not connected,
Oh, you're done.
you're done, fool. Like,
They're taking your shit.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like you slowly gotta peep game and get game, and you end up there. Like, cause fuck that. Imagine working your ass off over here, you get over there and just fucking put mad feria down and take your shit. Like, who the are you, dog? Like, you know? I'd rather slowly get there.
Nah, when you're there, you gotta keep it cool, fool.
Yeah.
And play it super cool. Like super low key. Like when I was over there, I would wear all my jewelry and be on some dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone would be like, yo, what the are you doing? I'd be like, me and all the homies are on this time. What are you talking about? But the homie lived over there.
And he was
the owner of the record label, whatever. So he was like, nah, you fools are good. Do whatever you want. Just don't be disrespectful. I'm like, you right?
So you fools were good because of that, fool. Basically, like, you fools like, yeah. Yeah,
But
nah,
then he
fuck
died
that.
over there.
Oh, yeah, so then never
And then
mind.
that was that. You know what I'm saying?
So then never mind.
But I've been some places. I've been to like what's it called in Guadalajara? Andrades. I've been right there doing it up right there. That's like their Beverly Hills.
Oh, yeah?
But I've also gone to like, well, okay, so the same homie that hired me to do LDNE,
Uh-huh.
I've done a gang of grupos over there. A gang.
So they're from Mexico?
Well, they're not from Well, yeah, I guess they're from Mexico.
Yeah.
They're like first generation. But I've been to like Culiacan. I've been to Obregon.
All that crazy shit.
I've seen some shit.
Fuck.
I've been places where you can't really know, and you
Yeah.
see wolves in cages or all kinds
Tigers and
of all
cages.
kinds of crazy shit. I don't know.
I'll be there soon. I'll be
Yeah.
right there with the tigers and shit.
They're pretty crazy. What's next besides the show?
Other than the little tour, just to be honest with you, it's been hard to pump out music right now, dig. Like,
You don't got
straight up,
anything in the vault to just unleash real quick?
Just like a couple songs for nothing like
Stretch them out, big dog,
But
until
like-
you get your
like an
groove
album,
back.
like an album, fool. Fuck.
You can drop albums, way. You don't just let off singles.
You know what? For the last album I dropped was 25 songs.
How many?
25.
What is your problem?
I don't know, dig. I just do too much and then like.
Were they
I
fire, all
need
of them?
I think so, fool. People were with all of them.
You
Not
should've-
all of them went up.
You should have
Sectioned it.
that up.
Yeah, everybody told me, but I'm not under a label. I don't. When I'm
No,
under
you're
a label,
definitely running your own program.
Yeah.
Just make a
Definitely.
quick little 7-song banger, slang it to OTR or some
Yeah.
shit.
The fools from OTR already seen me. But
You don't have a
know.
distribution deal with somebody?
I don't got nothing, fool.
Oh, you're about to be signed to Eyekon Media, fool. You
I don't got nothing, fool.
Oh yeah, are you sure?
I don't even got feria.
You have zero, nothing. Nah. Hey, what's up with that project you got with Rare? I'm only saying that because the Gaslight Boys are right there.
So boy,
Rare one.
That fool knows what I'm on, huh? You saw how I came in that day?
So he did a verse in 10 minutes. Was it a fire verse or was it like a throwaway? You're lying? Oh, you're a 3-bar punch-in fool?
2.
2 is fine. Put it together.
Yeah, only when
In
I'm
10
high
minutes, huh?
enough. Only when I'm high enough.
Don't worry, we're gonna make sure you have cookies forever.
No baby oil, fool. Por favor.
I'm debating if I should take out that baby oil bar.
Fool.
That shit was too crazy.
Escape, fool. Run away, fool.
That shit was hilarious though. They're gonna laugh, but they might hold it against me in the comments. That's exactly what he said. Oh, you're right for that. Damn, no. So damn. Nah, yeah, I'm gonna sign you, fool. I'm not kidding.
Other than that shit,
I'm a-
I don't got no ties on nothing. For it's just me and my older sister, which is my management, and that's only because I don't know.
I'm
how to
not
read,
talking to your sister, dog. Cerros.
only because I don't know how to read contracts and shit.
Oh no, yeah,
And
I
she
feel
does
that.
that.
No, that's very
Or
nice.
she'll make contracts for like whatever business I'm about to do, but other than
Mhm.
that shit, like me and fool running everything, the show, all that shit.
Can't be mad at it. Well, shit. Put it on your primo. You just let out your hopes and dreams. It's been a pretty good interview.
Fuck, fool. Yeah, just
I think this was better than the last one that's not coming out.
yeah, I think so. Fool, we got deeper into shit. I
Fire.
got comfortable on this chair and it's
Fire. Is there anything you want to leave the people with before we clock out, perro?
fucking CamDaGuapo, Eyekon TV going up.
Make sure you guys follow the
Like shit.
homie. His Instagram was on the beginning and the little pop-up bubble bloop. You saw it.
Uh-huh.
Run up all his videos. But yeah, you know what it is. LA Icon, CamDaGuapo. Shout out to the homie. He has a show coming up with Crook One,
Yeah.
Bishop Snow. I think Jay from Riv is somehow involved. I don't know why his face is on the flyer. That fool don't rap.
It's just there.
It's just there. Expect to see this fool shock it out and high off of
Expect it.
cookies.
Expect it.
And that's it.
Don't be surprised. Expect it.
Shout out to the homie in the cut right here. We got the Gaslight Boys present. My name is LA Icon. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We're out of here.
That's crazy.